And back over in a Gate Village because it has absolutely beautiful music, and we also have a PDA message. Salutations everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colosseum post-game. So we are now going to read this letter from Marcia, or however you would say the name. It appears as if the criminals are gathering around a Shadow Pokemon Lab once again. There's more. People have seen a Cipher peon, or however you're supposed to say that word, and a gaudy red outfit with a shadow Quilava. I wonder what's up. That means we are eventually going to be heading back over there, but for now, until we do so, I'm actually just going to skip over there. But I'm actually going to buy some potions and stuff while we're over here, which is the reason why I wanted to be here as well. But as we do so as well, if you want to skip, you just skip, down there or whatever it is. We were gonna go to the pre-gym this episode, but I decided since we're eventually going to be going back over there for some reason. I won't say why, but if you know, you know. If you don't, then you'll figure out soon enough here. But I was going to leave it until we get over there, or I'll just leave it until we actually, complete this whole side story, or I guess extra part if you want to consider it that. But until then, we shall just continue. And here we are, back in the Shadow Pokemon Lab. And I love how it's just continuously just open, and I also wonder if the alarm still would be sounded off. Nope, it is not. So the question is, will that peon actually be? For whatever reason, I always thought that those title names, or whatever they're called, actually had an H in them. But no, it's just peon. And I do know that we will also see another character over here that's not Lair, or however you're supposed to say her name, Lair? But we are going to be fighting another boss, one that we didn't see until the end of the game, and it won't be the last boss either. But we could go back and fight those two as well, like Evis and NASCAR. I don't know how I forgot his name because I always connected his name with NASCAR because it makes it so much easier to actually remember what his name is. And also here's another area, of course, where you would be able to get back any Shadow Pokemon that you may have missed throughout the party. That's what I love about the post-game in this. It obviously is the same way in other Pokemon games, but it's slightly different in here considering this game is actually a lot different than the staple Pokemon games, is that you literally steal other people's Pokemon, or steal it rather, because it feels like you take them back, or you just kind of get them back. So I don't know if, the Ciphers and stuff like that already had the Pokemon when they're Shadow, or if they got stolen and then turned into Shadow Pokemon. Either way, we're just gonna speed through here because I'm pretty sure we have her Shadow Pokemon. If not, obviously we'll probably just cut there or something will happen. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I like how she admits that we're really strong and not even be like, oh, how dare I lose, and stuff like that. I also find it hilarious how the fields just yeet away and just poof. I'm also so glad we're back here because I really miss hearing this music and not hearing the alarm go off. But now, as we go into another battle over here, stop right there, just don't enter beyond this point. And I have a feeling we're not going the right way unless there's just fields around all the corners over here. But that's not what I was going to say. Since we're going through and having to fight all these guys, I just wanted to ask the question of the day, or just I guess say the topic of today's episode of how is your New Year's going so far. Mine has been going actually really good. I have no complaints. So don't remember if Pupitar is weak against ice types or not, but we're gonna send him out. We're also gonna send out Lyric because why not have both attractive type Pokemon? At least I'm pretty sure Flygon is one of the Shadow type Pokemon. I mean, that's a Ghost type Pokemon. I'm pretty sure it's one of the Dragon type Pokemon. But okay, that's super effective because I couldn't remember if it was Rock or Ground. But I guess it's Rock and Ground together. I don't quite remember. But anyways, back on the topic. So far is going really good for me because I've done one thing that I've weirdly been anxious about doing is actually signing up to get food save. And I think the reason why I've been so nervous is because it's something a little bit different, and I'm also now really excited about it now that I just ripped the band-aid off and just got it done. And now why not just use... let's use Flamethrower about ASMR mod, because I'm pretty sure it's super effective because Steel type. But that's one thing. And another thing is that, well, two things together, and I'll see why, is that I've actually been drawing more, or I started drawing again. I've only done one so far, but the reason why I say it together is because I've also been playing Earthbound. And what I drew was the fourth or third boss, all depending on what you count as a boss in Earthbound, was the ant. And I have actually posted it on Instagram if you'd like to check it out. If I could put something up in the corner this way, I'll put it up there. If not, a link down below will be showing where my Instagram is. And also, dang, Lyric is actually faster than Al. Al so far has been the fastest, but nope, Lyric took the crown from him, and that's okay. I kind of expected that. I know one of them was going to probably be a little bit faster, but still. Whew. Now we're stepping down below. The question is, which way do we want to go? We're gonna go this way, because why not? There could be items that are now new here, since we picked up everything last time we were here. Back again. No welcome for you this time. I mean, not like we were really welcomed last time, but you know what? It's fine, dude. You do what you do. Now another thing that has happened, well, this was not so much in the new year, but one thing that I am doing some more is playing some Pokemon Violet, and I didn't mention this last time I talked about it, but I played it around Christmas time, and I think that day or a couple days after I actually got my first shiny Pokemon, which was a little Rockruff, and I thought it was so cute because that's actually one of my favorite Pokemon. So what am I doing? Not using Ice Beam against this. So that being said, you could use Ice Beam against Masquerain and just use the fighting type Pokemon against it, because it'll probably actually have better luck. But nope, Rhydon has been poofed away. But on topic of shiny Pokemon then, I want to ask you guys before we speed this up, what is your favorite, there we go, it's pointing off to the side. What's your guys' favorite shiny form? Because there's lots of good shiny type Pokemon there. Or if it makes it easier, what's your least favorite shiny type Pokemon that there's out there? Because for me, my least favorite would probably be the ones like Hypno and I think it was Hypno and Drowsy, stuff like that. And Alakazam, because they barely changed at all. And for somebody like me who has issues telling like tints, because I believe I have partial color blindness, at least at tints, I could hardly tell the difference. So I could literally just be going straight past a shiny Pokemon without even knowing that is. And now we can go up or down. We're just gonna go up because why not? This is where I think the office is, which will be one of the bosses in here. Guess 2 would be the one that shouted well off if you think about that. Back from my mischief. I mean, sure, if you say so. But now back on the topic of shiny type Pokemon. There's a lot of really nice dark shadow type Pokemon apparently. I meant to say shiny type. One of them, well, I guess it's Charizard. But like, I don't know, it was pretty cool. But I really like shiny like Shiny Owl, let's say that because I don't remember what it's actually called. I'm actually gonna switch up Pokemon here. Let's give Zipper some love over here. And we'll keep, Ganope over here. I really like Pokemon like that. Same with, I don't remember what Feebas's evolve form is. I don't remember what it's called. But that evolution is also really, really pretty. And literally Sylveon, because Sylveon is literally just a reverse color of it, but also because it's one of the pride flags, and I gotta say, it's probably one of my pride flags. We just got switched out. I mean, fair enough, Delicat, I'm pretty sure you would know best. We'll just use Earthquake over here. But really, Sylveon, with or without being a shiny type, is actually one of my pride flags. So, there's that. And plus it's also just really cute, like pastel colors. I love pastel colors so much. That and neon colors are probably one of my favorite types. And by types I mean favorite colors. I'm thinking of Pokemon and thinking about other things in the back of my head that also have to do with Pokemon, also have to do with the topic, so it's kind of just like, things are going on, and I'm mixing up things. And goodbye to both of you. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think Vigoroth is still normal type. It always feels like it is actually partly dark type Pokemon, but I think that might be another one. Either way, easy battle, on again. This music slaps, and now I went to the closest elevator to us because the other one literally just goes to the DNA sample or test area, whatever you call it. Hi there, there's no alarm blaring, but here I am anyways. I mean, fair enough, but I also have to wonder if they're literally just waiting in the roof to ambush any people. Because we know from last time we went in a Shadow Pokemon Lab and wiped it clear, that the Ciphers are also here just to be guards, but also pretty sure they also have other jobs in here. I could be wrong about that, but still, kind of like that. Duh, a Kecleon. I love shiny Kecleon. I said Shadow type Kecleon. I kind of wish there was, because I would love to use a Kecleon in battle. And oh, despite it being a normal type, that wasn't super effective. I'm guessing it's because of its color type, because I know that it's actually different than other normal type Pokemon. Same with Smeargle, I think. Smeargle actually has abilities. I don't actually remember what it's called. It's like a Drog ability, which I believe takes one ability. I don't really remember how it works, but either way it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna use Ice Beam. Oh, I should have actually switched a Pokemon because Kadabra is Psychic type Pokemon, and it could easily KO Garno. Although that being said, we are still just high enough level we should be able to survive, because we're basically 10 levels ahead. But we're gonna speed through here either way. And done. I also love how Kadabra just like flings a spoon over there. Dude, I'm not a little boy. We are literally teenagers in this game. Actually, in fact, Ryu, which is Lena's actual name in vanilla, she's actually an adult. And Wes is actually, I think he's a teenager. Maybe about 17, 16, I don't quite remember, but it's like, we ain't little here. Don't know what you're talking about. Oh, there's a boy that we were looking for. And we'll see if we end up in a battle. But we're going through this dialogue, and if we have enough time to save before we get fought, we're gonna leave it there. If not, we'll leave the battle for next episode. We'll see here anyways. Arrgh, the data's not here either. How are we supposed to make more Shadow Pokemon with it? What? Well, how did you sneak up on me like that? Huh? I don't know you from- I don't know you from somewhere? It's like the Bear's home and Fennec? You've been spoiling Ciphers' plans all over, haven't you? You're not going to mess up my plan. Which means we are going to be getting flung into a battle, which we will all do next episode. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, a big thumbs up, whatever I just said there. Slap the subscribe button, send something down in the comments down below, do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video, which I'm looking forward to because I really want this Quilava. Peace.